Good day, my name is John, and today I'm going to share with you how your hospitality business can benefit from our Hospitality Concierge Solution. For starters, unlike many other hospitality companies that invest thousands and hundreds of thousands in developing apps, our platform doesn't need a huge investment. Secondly, neither does it need to be installed or downloaded from the App Store, in the sense that it is accessible through a simple web link. Any company can sign up with our platform, and all they need to do is go on over to our website, and everything can be done either by yourself or one of our support agents will be able to assist you. The purpose of our platform is to achieve three things. Number one, to help you communicate more effectively, either with prospective customers or with your on-site guests. Secondly, to help you create more digital exposure for your business. And thirdly, to help you generate more income other than your current conventional methods of generating income. The platform has two views. The first one is a profile page, which is similar to that of a website, which can be viewed by anyone going to your link, and this link can either be personalized through a unique URL or a URL that is generated by our platform. The profile page is also synonymous to that of a website. It looks quite similar to a website and can also be used instead of a website if your business does not have a website yet. Let's have a look at the demo and see what it looks like. Here we have a view of a profile page that looks quite similar to that of a website. The nice thing about it is that you can customize it fully to suit your brand. Not only are you able to show your logo, but also you'll be able to feed in your own images as well as your colors. This way it looks like part and parcel of your brand identity. Let's go through some of the features that the platform has to offer. You will notice right on top is the logo. Just below the logo is a banner. Scrolling down, you have a few basic links. These are your call button, email button, a directory link, and a subscribe button. Subscribe button allows people to subscribe to your business so that they can stay informed and get updates on information. The directory basically serves as a digital directory offering local services. This can be internal services or external services, complementary services, emergency services, and so forth. In this demo, we've got local attractions such as the waterfront. We've also got the local airport, as well as maybe the hospital or any other emergency services that you might think suitable to share with your customers. If people need to know more about a particular service, all they need to do is click on the respective one and get the relevant information on that service. If they need to see a lot more details, they can click on view and it opens a profile page pertaining that particular service. As you can see, this page is quite similar to that of the first one that we've just shared with you. Going back to our original demo link, we can also see a series of photos. This can be your photo gallery, which customers can view. And beneath that, we have an events calendar. If your property has events or hosts events, you can have those events listed on here. If your customer chooses not to make the events publicly available or known, it doesn't necessarily have to appear here. You've also then got the ability to add links where people can click on the particular link for that event and they can register for those events. This section will also include internal events, which is events hosted by your business, as well as external events, and that would be events that are hosted by local businesses. So if you are a hotel or a guest house and you would like people to see what kind of events they can go to in the local area, those events can appear here. Going further down, we've also got your basic information tabs, and the first tab is about us information, basic information about your services. You've even got some articles that you can add for people to read about your business, and this can be as long or as short as you would like it to be. You've also got a media tab. This is where your photo galleries can appear. In this section you can have galleries as well as videos. So photos as well as video footage can be shared on this section. Then you've got the dining tab. The dining tab basically showcases a whole list of local restaurants that your guests can visit. If you happen to have an on-site restaurant, we can then only showcase your on-site restaurant in this particular tab. If not, we can then show complimentary restaurants in your vicinity. We've also got a resources page, which basically consists of a whole lot of activities and attractions in your area, and if people want to know more, they can click on the read more button, which gives them more information about this particular attraction. There's also affiliated companies that we work with, where if you sign up with them, you can earn a commission every time someone books one of their activities. Let's take HeyU for example. HeyU has various activities and attractions in and around Cape Town. If people want to know more about the various activities, they can click on the link, and this can show them all the kind of things that people can do in this particular area. Every time a customer books one of these activities, your property can receive a commission for the successful booking and payment that was made by your guest. We've also got a section called Travel Wise, and this basically consists of a whole lot of articles and resources to help guests or to help tourists stay safe and to have a fun but also a responsible time in the area where they are. And here we have articles from various bodies such as Cape Town Tourism, promoting responsible tourism, or informing people or educating people about staying safe, things to do, things not to do. Here's an example, for example, of hiking safety and etiquette tips. Nice articles that people can read, that keeps them well informed, knowing what to watch out for, what to do, what not to do when they are traveling in our country. Lastly, we've got a contact page. In this contact page, we'll then have a contact form, a list of your social media links, and also contact details of the respective employees in your business. This can be the hotel manager, the travel desk, customer relationship manager, anyone and everyone that has a role to play in the upkeeping of your establishment. And finally, you've got an event wall portal, and your event wall portal is basically the section where people will come to see the various events happening on your premises. This is an optional section, and it's only applicable to those institutions or businesses that actually host events on their property. In this case, if it was a hotel, you would maybe have a show happening at your premises, and this will then take people to an event wall page where they can learn more about this particular event. The same for social events if you're having a bridal shower. But more about this on our event wall page. You can just visit eventwall.com to learn more about event wall. We've also got a partner page, a partner section where people can learn more about local partners or sponsors or contributors. These are the companies that makes it possible to make us offer event or a free or a low-cost service to our users. So instead of customers paying thousands of rands to use our platform, these advertisers make it possible to discount those fees. We've also got a contact section, which is your suggestion box, where people can come to submit suggestions or feedback, and this can be submitted to the venue or to the establishment so that they can get the desired outcome or whatever queries they might have. Some banners again, which is just add banners, and lastly a newsfeed section, which consists of various news articles. This is quite similar to that of a website, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, it looks nice and professional. The best part of it is that it also works on a smartphone, so anyone will be able to have access to this page without much challenge. Then, similar to our profile page, which is synonymous to our website, we've got a concierge page, and this is where your hospitality can take things a level up, where you can engage with your guests without having to use those thick bounded booklets or manuals or room directories. Let's have a look at what a concierge page looks like. In this example, we've got an example of a guest house, and this is, although the look might be quite similar to that of a website, the first one, the difference here is, instead of you engaging with prospective customers that you want to visit your establishment, in this case you've already converted them into a customer, and now they've booked in, and now you need to engage with them, and in this scenario you need to send a different message to them. Here you can offer them advice, information, share info that might be applicable to them. So instead of sharing or promoting your business to them, you are rather telling them what they can do, what they cannot do. And let's go through some of these features. So first, you'll have your directions link, and this links up with Google Maps. So wherever they find themselves, if, say for example, they went out for the day and they need to find their way back to your guest house or your property, all they need to do is come to your concierge page, and if they click on the directions tab, it will then open up Google Maps, which gives them directions directly back to your place. We've also got a visitor sign in form here, where they can actually come and sign in on the day that they check in, and this can be used for when they check in as well as when they check out. Again, we've got a directory, and in this directory it can be local services, emergency services, as well as local advertisers, list of things to do. We've also got a WhatsApp button where they can send a WhatsApp directly to the front desk should they need any kind of assistance, be it from their room or from the pool or wherever they find themselves to be. Again, you've got your photo gallery and also your events calendar, so that guests knows what's happening in the area, should they be looking for some entertainment. And then coming down, we've then got a welcome section, but unlike your website, this welcomes your guests to your property, and in this case You are sharing information with them of things they need to know and do as a guest. Here's an example of an article that a guest might want to read. In this case, this is a welcome notice, and in this notice, you can tell guests how to reach the front desk, what time to what time the front desk will be open. You can share the Wi-Fi password with them, share more information about the amenities on site, parking, checkout times, laundry, and so forth. Now, instead of having to print manuals and books and leave those in their rooms, you can now make it all digitally available. And all you need to do is share the link to your concierge page, and guests will have it on their smartphones. Guests wanting to know where to dine, there's a dining tab, and now you can share with them a list of local restaurants, and when they click on it, it gives them more information about those restaurants. They can also have an explore tab where they can see what's the latest or the local attractions, things to do, be it going up Table Mountain or maybe going to the theater, local museums, aquariums, massages or spas. Everything can be listed in this section. Travel wise, again, these are articles to help guests stay informed in terms of how to stay safe, how to stay healthy, how to find their way around, what to do, what not to do, and anything that is of interest to tourists visiting a unfamiliar place. Here we've also got a contact page again. Here's where you can have your housekeeping details, your manager, front desk, anyone that you'd like to contact of the hotel or the guest house while you are there. You can have direct access to those people. And again, event walls like I have demonstrated earlier. You've then also got your list of partners and sponsors and contributors. These are advertisers that pays to have their business or their logo displayed on your event wall page so that guests can become aware of what they have to offer. And by offering them ad space on your concierge page, this enables us to make our platform and our service either free or available at a very low discounted rate. Again, we've got your contacts, suggestion box, feedback and contact, and here we can have a series of advertisers on your event wall. Your news feed, which consists of articles of various bodies. In this case, one is Cape Town Holiday Apartments, one can be a local attraction, another one could be a association, Cape Town Tourism, etc. And that basically is what your concierge page would look like. Now, I'd like to point out that currently we have partnered with HeyU, Viator and City Press as well as Cape Town Tourism to make this platform available. Where you would like to know how to make money from this platform, all you need to do is sign up as an affiliate with these three platforms, HeyU, Viator and City Pass, and you will automatically be entitled to a commission every time a guest books any product or service from their website. And all we do is link it in the back end of your concierge page. So whenever one of your guests are looking for things to do and they're clicking onto one of the links available in your concierge page, they then book a service or a attraction or an activity, you will then be receiving a commission on that booking. With regards to the event walls that we offer, you'll notice that there's an event wall section. So for those venues and properties that have their own events happening on site. This is where you can come to create event pages for your customers. In fact, you don't have to do any of the heavy lifting. The customer can do it themselves, as it is a self-help platform. They can just create an account and they'll be able to set up an event wall. So if they are visiting your property for a wedding, if you're hosting a wedding for them, maybe a birthday celebration or a conference, a corporate event, birthday party or a social event, they can then create event walls for the events, and your business will then earn a commission every time a customer creates an event wall. There's a whole lot of demos available that you can have a look at to see what these event walls would look like. Let's click on that just to give you a quick preview of what those event walls would look like, and that would be if you go to eventwall.com/demos. I'm not going to go into every single one as it would take too much time, but what I'd like to show you is where you can see the various demos. So to see what a birthday celebration event would look like, you can click on that. You can create RSVP pages, be it for a social or a corporate event. You can even sell tickets through the platform that will enable people to make payment directly on this platform. You can have the wedding event page. Let's just have a look at the wedding event page so that you can get an idea of what it would look like. This will be your header. People will be able to come and you'll have your Instagram hashtag, a welcome notice, attendance register for those people that needs to sign in when they attend the event. You can have a link, Google Maps link, that gives people directions how to get to the venue. People can type in messages to the bride and the groom, and now you can share various kinds of event information from your menu, which can be shared. You can showcase your wedding party, bridesmaids, groomsmen. You can share your table seating. You can display your program. You can share additional information such as banking details for those who want to give cash on the day of the wedding. You can even showcase your gift registry for those who would like to purchase from your gift registry. So all these things are normally things that people would print out and place on your tables or wherever the case might be. Eventful helps them to save costs, that they don't need to spend so much money on printing. You would also have a photo gallery. First one could be a generic photo gallery. The second one is a list of photos that was taken by people on the day of the event. So if I was attending this wedding and I would be taking selfies, I would then come onto the event wall and I can come and upload those selfies that I've taken at your wedding. And once I click upload, the photos will automatically appear in this gallery. This enables all guests to be engaged and for the bride and the groom to see all the photos that were taken by everyone on the day of the wedding. There's also a third photo gallery. This can be photos of your honeymoon, or if you like, you can make it photos that was taken by the professional photographer. So this can be updated a few days after the wedding, once a professional photographer has updated or has finished editing the photos. So guests can always come back and have a look at the various photos. And remember earlier I showed you where people could post messages. This is now the section where those messages would appear. So instead of spending hundreds of rands on buying a guest book, you can digitize that so that people can type in messages on your event wall and those messages will appear here. Lastly, you've also got your service providers that you can promote if you'd like and have their logos appear here. And this is basically what an event wall is. Bear in mind, there's event walls for all kinds of events. So if your property is a property that hosts events, be it corporate or social, you can now, as an additional value-added service, offer your customers the ability to create event walls for the events that they have on your premises. The nice part of setting up event walls is that at the bottom of every event wall is the logo, and that logo will be the logo of your establishment, which brings people back to your event wall or your profile page. Let's just go to this one, another demo, to show you what I mean by that. This is a demo of an event wall for a birthday party, and this birthday party, let's see, okay, this one doesn't have it, but I think one of the demos should have it. Let's go to this one. The open day. This is an example of an open day event where you can see what an event wall looks like. So this particular event wall is for a wedding open day. We have various wedding service providers and vendors showcasing themselves, and here you can see various event sponsors. Again, you've got your seating that you can promote, display the seating plan. You can have various wedding packages that you are selling promoted there. You can have a virtual tour, which is a video that people can watch. You've got your message board. Here you've got logos of your respective event sponsors. You've got your gallery again. You've got your message board, and here you've got the logo of the venue. If someone wants to view the venue, it then takes them back to your profile page, which is quite similar to the first profile page that we saw in the beginning of this demonstration. Here's our profile page. Here's your slideshow about us, media, all kinds of information available there. So every time a customer creates an event wall, be it for a wedding, be it for a private event, be it for a corporate event, you can have your business, your venue, your property promoted indirectly, and this gives more exposure to your business. All of this is covered in our demos, and like I said, to view these demos you can go to eventwall.com, eventwall.com/demos. I thank you for taking the time to view these demos with us. Should you like to know more or get your business set up, like I've said, there is various options available where you can have your business set up for as little as nothing. So we have a freemium option where your business can be set up with Event Wall, and you can start using it for your concierge solution for your guests.